Day 6, out at Rex Heuermann's house. Just getting out of the car. I was struggling with the regular YouTube app. I'm so used to using Streamyard. So yeah, look, this is day 6. I'm not sure what they could be doing still here, but Suffolk County THV is here. The state police has a contingent here. And my gimbal's not cooperating with me, but this is a look straight to Heuermann's home, and they're still out here. Neighbors, we went to the Long Island Air Show, the Bethpage State Air Show, and it was sold out. You couldn't even get in to see the air show. So we do that every year, but I said to my wife, I said, if we're down by Jones Beach, let's go and take a ride past Heuermann's home. So now you have state police. This is the opposite side of the street. You got state police on the opposite side of the street, and then you got people straight out over here. It's just day 6. And I see this is a state trooper in this car, plain clothes. Sorry about the shaky video. But they're opposite Heuermann's home too. They're over here on this opposite side. And I don't know what they're doing on the opposite side there. It doesn't look like they're collecting evidence. But I gotta say, to me, it just, yeah, I did. We were out at the beach. And it was just too, the beach was just too crowded. We couldn't get in. So this is a look, day 6. Still here, Rex Heuermann's home. This neighborhood is beautiful, tree-lined streets, and they're still doing searching. I just cannot believe it. It's just amazing to me. They're still at the house. They're still doing searching, and as you can see, they're still going in and out of the house. There you have crime scene, evidence collection. Guys and girls going in with the masks, still in and out of that house. What in God's name could they be doing inside there? It's just mind-blowing. And again, sorry about the shaky camera. I have a gimbal, but it's just flaking out on me. But that's the look. The only thing that's missing is the state police THV was right here, and now they have unmarked state police cars, and they're just still doing their thing, going in and out. And to me, it just, again, I'm only going to stay here a couple of minutes with you guys, but this is just a look at the activity here. And again, I'm sorry about the shakiness of the video, but if you go and you look at the tent still set up, still going in and out of the location, this is day 6. And no end in sight. And if you look at this, I mean, this is going to lead up against this post. If you look at this, there's no explanation. I mean, it just has to be a massive amount of searching that they're doing here. And, you know, like, who I really feel sorry for, too, is the people who live on this block and the people who have to deliver here. Just think about these grass and these lawns are perfectly manicured, so landscapers have to come in and out of here. Amazon trucks, we saw guys, Amazon truck parked down the street there and walked up, and he was walking up and doing his deliveries. So really everything is just on hold here. So I just wanted to let you guys see again. You know, I know Joey Brooklyn was out here and hanging out with you guys just a couple of days ago, but this is a live look at the Heuermann home, and it doesn't seem like there's any end in sight. Now, I seem to have lost the comments. I don't know why, but I did lose comments. I can't see them anymore. Okay, there they are. All right. We're praying for new information. Definitely still an active crime scene here, or a scene of collecting evidence coming in and out of this location. And like I said, again, if we were out at the beach and you could see, oh, there's some of the air show happening right there. So that's This is where we tried to get in, but it was sold out. They had the parkway was closed leading up to the beach. You could see the airplanes. I heard the fighter jets there. So again, these state police guys in the car here to the left, kind of looking at me like, oh, well, you know, what is this guy doing? Yeah, the camera's a little shaky because my gimbal, I charged the battery up, but I think my phone is too heavy for it. So yeah, they got to be taking things in and out of that house. They got to be taking pieces of the walls, maybe pieces of the basement. Who knows? You know, but this is a big operation. It's going on day 6 here, and no end in sight, because look, this is still a full setup operation. You got box truck number 1, looks like crime scene van right here. This is a crime scene van, box truck number 1, and there's a box truck in the street right here. There's a secondary truck. Maybe those are getting filled up and they're going in and out. They could dismantle whatever they need to dismantle inside that house. I don't hear any banging like they're breaking up concrete or anything. I don't hear any banging or anything like that. It's very quiet, but still very active. And like I said, these are police officers from the state and from Suffolk County, and they are working and going in and out of this location. And it could be just, you know, it could be for a reason, and it could be maybe just that they're here, just doing it. The medical examiner is not here. They responded day 1, Schmitty, and then that's it. Hey, let me know if the audio is good. I don't know if this audio is actually, I'm using an external mic, and I'm not even sure if it's connected. Yeah, the Blue Angels, I just heard them behind me. So, yeah, I mean, look, hello from Germany. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Audio's good. Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, I'm just trying to see. Mystery Sister Sally says audio sounds good. All right, cool. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure, because there's nothing worse than crappy audio. Hi, Wanda. Jojo, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go over here, because as I go to this other side of the street and get a better view. So let me just go over here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the camera. So this can give you, and again, I'm trying to make it so it doesn't shake. So that's the gimbal doing the shakiness. But I mean, that's the entrance to the house. Right here is the entrance to the front of the house. And again, day 6, no end in sight where, as it pertains to searching. And if you could see, I'm opposite the house. There's state police here in this person's driveway. So there's a state police officer, and they're in the house across the street's driveway. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that there is, I don't know if they're talking to the neighbor, but there's a state police officer right there. And it looks like he's talking to somebody up and in that driveway. And I don't know if they're just chit-chatting it with the neighbors. Maybe he's just chit-chatting with the neighbors. I don't know. But look, if you notice, the windows on the house wide open. They have the windows open, maybe for ventilation, maybe for smell, maybe for dust. I don't know. But look, there's kids riding bikes on the sidewalk. I just noticed that. I guess residents are allowed to ride bicycles on the sidewalk there. And now they're going into the street. Yeah, riding bike on the street, coming up. Double on the street. A man and a woman on a bike. So they must live here, and I guess they're just letting them drive. Interesting. Just some stuff that we're noticing. mean, that's those are two adults. There was no kids. But you could see a Suffolk County police officer along with a state police officer in that driveway across the street. And again, I'm sorry for the shaky camera. This is a neighborhood that's filled with civil service workers, firemen, cops. And police officer Jonathan Diller, who lost his life, grew up in my neighborhood in Franklin Square, lives here in Massapequa Park. So this is a very safe neighborhood. Crime here does not exist. The crime in this area is very low, very low. So again, there's a close-up look straight into the front. We don't know what's going on. We really don't know. We don't know what's happening here, you know, and they're executing a search warrant. And the execution of a search warrant is exactly what it is. It's an execution of a search warrant. And if it takes 10 days, it takes 10 days. They have to do their jobs. And that's really what it is. But I wanted to give you guys a bird's eye view. These are state police vehicles here, these state troopers who are securing the crime scene. And they're doing their jobs. So, yeah. I mean, look, these neighbors here are all shocked of the amount of time that the police are here. They're back for round 2. There's no explanation what round 2 is and what it looks like. You know, how long is it going to go on for? Nobody knows. I would imagine even these guys, they're here doing, this is a detail for them, you know? They're working. And until that search warrant is completed, till it's done, they will be here. And they will take whatever time necessary to do what they got to do here. And this is a task force. So it's comprised of state, local, possibly federal. And they're just doing their thing. So, how you doing? Good, good. So that's the look here outside of Heuermann's home. Search day 6. Yeah, those are state troopers that we saw here. You saw on the back of their shirts it said state police. And then you have officers who are out in front right now, and they're aware that I'm here. Trust me, they're aware that I'm here, and they will make adjustments if necessary, if they don't want anything that might be sensitive to be shown. So they are well aware that I'm here. They didn't tell me that, you know, to move away. They're not saying, oh, you can't film, but they are here. And this is a live look straight outside Massapequa Park. And I should have been at the air show, but we got out a late start. We got a late start to the air show. And the early bird gets the worm, right? So I couldn't get in there. But I do hear the planes. Jones Beach is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from here. Thank you for the audio, is great. Yeah. Yeah, they're still going, Meyer. Yeah, the neighbors just want this to go. They want to get back to normal, but they also want this to be solved. They want to know if Rex Heuermann is in fact responsible for more than the 4 that he's charged with right now. They want to know, you know, and everybody wants justice for these victims, you know. Oblivious Benson, I see in the chat. We got to try to do something, get together either tonight or tomorrow. Sometime this weekend, we're going to be live talking about Stephen Stern's creepy online presence. So we're gonna go over that soon. Yeah, so he was an architect, right? So maybe he had some things that he was hiding somewhere in the basement. Maybe there's private rooms or secret stuff behind the wall. Who knows? Nobody knows. You know, and like I said, look, there's this tent. This tent and crime scene investigators still right here in the driveway on Saturday, working, removing items. Still looks like a window of some sort. Are they taking all the windows out of this house? I don't know. I don't know. But they are still there, going in and out, in and out, in and out. And they are aware that I'm here filming them. But, you know, again, I don't want to upset the law enforcement officers. And if they're doing anything sensitive there, and they tell me, hey, you know, cut it, I will cut it easily, gladly. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 6 members of the service right in this little area right here. Yeah, it looked like they just came out with another window or a frame of a window. And remember, friends, they could be taking pieces of the window out. But if you look at the porch, there's still empty boxes there. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm zoomed in as far as I can. But like right here, there's a bunch of empty boxes that they haven't used yet. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Cammie. So there's a bunch of boxes that they haven't used yet. But look at how many personnel are here on a Saturday working this case. This is tough work, night and day. I'd assume they're working 12-hour shifts here. So it is what it is. This is the fireman's home that gave interviews in it and said at one time he caught Rex Heuermann looking over his fence from his backyard into his backyard. His wife was in a bikini, and he said early on, a long time ago, he had to get into it with Rex and tell him not to peer over the fence looking at his wife. So he gave that report to the news. This is not me telling you the story. This is from the neighbor here. He's a retired fireman, and he said when he first moved here, he caught him looking at his wife over the fence. Creepy, you know. So it is what it is. All right, so day 6. Yeah, he's definitely a hoarder. There was definitely a lot of things in that house, and maybe they have such a tremendous amount of stuff, and all of these officers here are looking this way. They're actually looking at me as I'm filming them. And, you know, maybe, you know, again, sensitive information coming in and out of there. But I think if it was anything that they didn't want to be filmed, it would be fully covered. You know, they'd have full draping and full covering over it. So it is what it is. All right, listen, I'm going to cut it. This has been live coverage on Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone has a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm hoping to be live maybe later tonight with Oblivious Benson, going over Stephen Stearns and Jennifer Soto's creepy online presence. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about Rexy Boy's online presence too, but that might take another hour. That might be a 2-hour live stream. But I'm going to try to go live with her tonight and do some coverage on Stephen Stearns and Jennifer Soto and their online presence. Hopefully we'll get that banged out tonight, and it'll be probably later on. So that's going to be it from here at the location. Crime Time with DutyRon on location outside of Rex Heuermann's home. We'll zoom in one more time at the developments and the activity. These crime scene folks going in and out, boxes coming in and out of Rex Heuermann's home. Day 6, still here, still working at it. And this officer came out with one glove on and put some boxes over here. Don't know what those boxes are, but he's taken them out of the temporary headquarters vehicle. And I would imagine it's just garbage from them eating inside that THV. So that's what we got going on here. Thanks for joining. Love and respect from Crime Time with DutyRon. We'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, I got to figure out how to end this now, because I'm not used to using the YouTube app. Okay, there we go. We're going to say goodbye from on location at Rex Heuermann's home, day 6.